Hat Stereotypes, Episode 7, The Engineer, by SoundSmith.
All right, Engineer. Now, the Builder Texas Man is technically under support, which means that Engie mains are all team players and like to help out their fellow mercs, right?
Always, absolutely.
Wrong!
Well, it's partially right. Some Engie mains are really great people and they like to help out the team, while others, well, their entire goal of the game is just to piss other people off, teammates included. And believe it or not, you can actually tell who's who just by looking at their hat. Now, there's a general rule of thumb here. If the hat is really just a hair cosmetic, then you can't trust them. If it's an actual hat, then they're usually pretty cool. That being said, there's one huge exception to this rule, which I'm gonna go over first. So, are we ready? All right, let's go.
Actually, SoundSmith, you didn't go over how these are only stereotypes. A commenter somewhere, absolutely. Like, it's been so fun to watch throughout the series, because he's definitely gotten an amount of backlash for it, which is super unfortunate. I definitely see why he would be pretty mixed on this series, putting him on the map. But it's really interesting going back through this and, like, kind of understanding how Team Fortress was years and years ago when I missed all of this, and catching up now.
Yeah, this is the exception. This guy is a griefer and just plays Engie to piss other people off.
This just makes sense.
Yeah, he's that one guy who will place teleporters in places that'll get his teammates stuck or killed. He places mini sentries on high tower, not because he wants to practice his DM, but just because he wants to ruin it for the other people. You know, he's just an all-around ruiner of fun. Just don't trust these guys.
I didn't even know this was possible. I have my opinions on Engineer. I'm not a good engineer. I have trouble playing Engineer. This might be fun.
This guy is old school. And that's not to say they're good or bad, but they're certainly experienced. You can usually find these guys doing really ballsy forward holds on payload maps. It's always really fun to see how they turn out.
Makes sense.
This guy isn't necessarily a griefer, but you still probably shouldn't trust him. Half the time his teleporter won't go anywhere useful, and the other times it'll just send you off a cliff. So when you see one of these guys on your team, just be aware.
If it's any indicator for chat, I don't know. I don't actually, other than, I think it's the Hound Dog for Heavy. I don't remember what it's called offhand. Oh, wow, I can't believe, because we literally just did the video. But I don't actually use non-hat cosmetics, so I always use a hat.
Hey, did you know that the visor on the hot rod will go down if you move buildings with it? Hey, did you know that when you're moving that gear up and you have the hot rod on, the visor will go down?
Amazing.
Hey, this is so cool. I have to tell everybody about this.
Okay.
Okay, we get it. Your visor goes down. Cool. You don't have to tell literally everybody you meet ever about it. Of course, you know, you're going to anyway, but... jeez.
Oh, that's flawless. That's peak.
Most people seem to think that these are headphones, but they're actually earmuffs. Of course, nobody actually wears them as earmuffs. Most of these that you see will have, like, earbuds with them or something so that they look like headphones, but they actually function as earmuffs pretty well, because nobody can seem to hear anything when they're wearing these things.
That was disgusting. Good at it. I love it. Actually, SoundSmith, that's unoriginal because SpongeBob, bro. Oh, it's why in Fat Electrician videos we literally make fun of the buh person. Like, the buh person is the person complaining that SoundSmith and other channels are unoriginal. I don't know who needs to hear this, but all art is derivative, right? Tolkien didn't just, you know, dream up Arda or Middle Earth, right? Literally had roots in World War I, right? And that's not a derogatory thing. All art is derivative. You just have to make sure that you're taking inspiration from things and creating something new. That's it. We've done it. We've solved the problem, Reddit. SpongeBob is based.
Once again, you probably shouldn't trust these guys. These Engies are the people who will put sentries in just the most random places. And then, of course, they immediately get destroyed because, you know, it's a terrible sentry spot. But it doesn't matter because they got that one cheeky sentry kill. You know, I actually know a former Peacenik's Ponytail Engie who had so many people say in chat who would put their sentry there that he actually named his wrench that.
that space. That's great.
This is the NG equivalent of the Pootis bird. Total bro, team player, and all around just an awesome person. They also tend to stick together too, so if you see one beat man, chances are you're gonna see another one pretty soon.
Amazing. So are these also Halloween restricted? Because I ended up asking literally right now over in the Discord. I'm like, wait, can you still get the Halloween bird masks or the bird masks? And they're Halloween restricted though, like the Pyro Shark. Like, it makes me so sad because like they're so cool. I think there's, if I understand it correctly, there's a valid reason that you don't see things like this in just standard play. I think it has to do with engine limitations or something. Like some of the effects on some of the things, they're really wonky. So that's why Halloween restrictions exist. Someone's going to be able to outline exactly why that is, which it's fascinating to learn why certain things are and why certain things aren't. I don't know. It makes me sad because like such cool cosmetics are just locked behind Halloween restrictions.
This is another old school player, and you usually see these guys on Dust Bowl or Gold Rush. They know those maps like the back of their hand, and they know the craziest sentry spots. These guys are always a blast when you have them on your team, but they're a huge pain in the ass when you're up against them.
I have my opinions on Dust Bowl as somebody who, it's very much the Blizzard World effect in Overwatch, right? Trying to get out of Dust Bowl spawn, that is either going to be an absolute just cool, we did it, or you are going to get locked there for 3/4 of the match. I had the latter happen. It is rough getting stuck in Dust Bowl.
This one's a war pig. They usually run minis, and you'll probably find them trying to battle NG their way through the entire enemy team. I mean, if I'm being honest, they'd really just be better off playing Scout. But most of them can't actually aim, so they just play NG, so their sentries aim for them. This guy's a fairly average NG. I mean, he's a team player, and he's usually pretty good at the game, too. But a lot of times you'll see these guys holding back. They're passive players. I mean, sure, they're not building on last when the first point hasn't even been capped yet, but you probably won't see these guys rocket hauling at all.
Gotcha. I'm a very passive engineer when I tried playing it. Like, I do not... Engineer has a very interesting playstyle. I'm not going to, like, delve too deep into it, especially because I haven't watched any of Uncle Dane's videos as of reacting to this. So the way I understand Engineer is that he's a very reactive, very prep-oriented class, right? Like, I literally... Hold up. I literally wrote it down. He's all positioning and sequencing. He makes sense in that regard. You also need to pay attention to your team and make sure you're moving back and forth intelligently as your team pushes and pulls, especially on a 5-point CTF. And to which I explained that the hard targeting on Sentry and me, that was a little bit of the tilt factor for me. But to be fair, no one likes fighting a level 3 Sentry. So, like, objectively, I feel I could look at Engineer and go, okay, the class is doing this. Subjectively, the class just makes me just super tilt status.
Hey, look, another war pig. Except this time around, it's a full-on superiority complex. This guy thinks he's the tactical, cunning, intelligent, freaking Shiro of an engineer main, and he has to make sure that everybody knows it. Except, half the time his plans don't even work, and it's clearly his team's fault, not his. No,
Always.
that would just be stupid.
That was an anime reference that went over my head. Contrary to popular belief, I actually don't watch a lot of anime. Not anymore, honestly. I actually have... my anime knowledge is so minuscule anymore.
This is another one of those hats that you only ever see in a low-tier unusual.
It looks
Back
funny.
when I was in the trading scene a couple years ago, you could get a nuts and bolts Hetman's headpiece for less than 10 keys if you found the right quick seller.
Fair. Sir Edgy out here. Missing footage.
Wait, what?
Peak.
Where's the edgy hat?
There's no...
Hang on.
Wait, where's the edgy NG?
No.
Why is that not...
No.
Please tell me it's a
that might
channel.
work. I mean, it's a demon hat, so... It's still kind of silly, It's not really
Looks like Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force just plopped on the NG's head.
edgy. I guess I could use this new one. There's a Reaper skin like that one, so I could... no, that's a huge stretch. Well, shit. Well, how am I going to end the episode? I always end with an edgy joke. What am I going to do? Oh, right. Hey guys, there's gonna be ear rape Uncle Dane music for the Danger's Uncle Dane if it's painted white. That one Uncle Dane hat. The Danger's just an always like he's nice enough Uncle Dane. I hope it heavily distorted. He's gonna do the Danger and say they're trying to. All right. I'll do the freaking Uncle Dane joke. Jeez. Okay. Wow, you're such an Uncle Dan impersonator. You're not allowed to use this hat because a popular content creator also wears this hat.
It's such a strange sentiment for like to hear, right? Like if you're like in the real world, right? Like outside touching grass and somebody told you this, you're just gonna kind of like oh well you can't go to this park because I don't know, Jack Black goes to this park, and it's like what? Or like you can't wear that hat because insert celebrity here wears this hat. Like gamers are really a strange beast. I feel a lot of this gets resolved by actually going and touching grass. Which, to be fair, we did do our IRL stream the other day. We did hike Table Rock over in Idaho. That was rough as somebody who's way out of shape. Touching grass fixes a lot.
There, you happy?
Oh my god. Flawless.
Okay, yeah, me neither. All right. Clearly, we're gonna need to do something a little bit special.
Oh no. Love this. I love this. It's minimalistic. It's rustic. Some fruity undertones, right? Sound like a wine connoisseur. Oh, if this is his music too, this is a banger way to market. I'm going to enjoy Uncle Dane's videos when I get around to them. Oh, this segment goes on for a hot minute. I'm going to make sure to save the sound for in its original quality for the original video. I think it went on a little long, but I think the edit, especially if this is his own soundtrack, I think this does make sense from a marketing standpoint. So I did ask, thank you, Ollie, for getting back to me in such a quick manner in regards to TF2 cosmetics. I literally asked, why does TF2 hate Halloween? To which the response is, stop becoming a place to expand the game and just a place to dump workshop slop every year. To which I responded as well, wasn't there a thing with the game's engine? I guess last year, so I guess somewhere in like 2024, I guess, they caused Matchmaker to break. It pushes the game to its limit. So that's what I was remembering with the Halloween cosmetics and stuff, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of really cool stuff. I'm definitely going to get more value out of this. I'll come back to this video at some point, not on reaction, but right after I watch an Uncle Dane video to really see how the joke makes sense. I can't wait to watch his videos actually as well, because as somebody who is a really awful engineer, I want to see what he has to bring to the table. Because I mean, like spy psychology, right? I'm able to do spy a little bit better when I'm not like brain dead status, right? Like I was actually able to get backstabs and stuff. So like videos like this do work for all intents and purposes.
Once again, you can listen to the full track without having to listen to me talk first over on my music channel. There's a free download over on that video as well, so feel free to grab a copy. Yeah.
You should definitely go over to his channel, his other channel as well.
Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Like always, I'd like to remind you guys to make sure and let me know if I missed a hat that you wanted to see, since I'm doing the honorable mentions episode at the end of this series. And before you go and type a comment about the level 3 chin, let me stop you right there. That's a misc, not a hat. That's a series for another day. Also, Medic is up next, so if you'd like to see a certain hat for him, let me know. And
I don't even know
I think
what hat
that's
Medic has.
Alright, cool. Thanks for watching, guys.
The Medic one is going to be really interesting, because I actually have no idea what the Medic has. I will be linking his SoundSmith's music channel in the description down below. I made sure to do it for the heavy video. If that is a thing that he actively has and still works on, I'm going to make sure that I'm actually going to include it, because that's part of why I do what I do. Is like I don't understand how this man isn't over 1 billion subs, especially with content this great spanning back 8 years. So I want to do what I can to help him get over that 1 mil mark. I want to help, other people who I watch, who I think are just honestly really cool, get over that 1 mil mark in what small capacity that I can. Because this is really good content. I think that, you know, as minimalistic as it is, like minimalism is definitely an art form as well. And I'm sure some of his new videos, they seem to have a higher production quality, and honestly, like I've enjoyed some of them. But thank you everyone for watching. Really do appreciate it. Definitely go check out the original channel, the original video, as well as his music channel, which I'm glad he mentioned because I didn't know until he literally mentioned it in this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next